If you don't have your dream physique yet, I want you to hear what I'm about to say very clearly. You're not behind, you might actually be early. So a lot of men feel pressure in their early 20s to look a certain way, to be able to lift a certain amount, or to have it all figured out physically. I'm here to let you know why that pressure is misplaced and why biologically and psychologically men often peak later than they think. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. First things first, I want to talk about the social pressure lie. Now, a huge part of men feeling the way that they do nowadays is because of social media. You have a lot of content out there that makes it feel like if you don't look elite by 22, that you've missed your window. You see highlights, perfect lighting, good genetics, and years of training compressed into a single clip or photo. What you don't see is the timeline of how that person got to that moment. The consistency of the individual, the injuries that they may have sustained throughout the journey, the resets, and the years it actually takes to build a durable and capable body. Some of those physiques online weren't built fast, unless they were on steroids, which is quite common nowadays. But a lot of physiques were built quietly. Also, remember that comparison robs men of patience, which can lead to decreased satisfaction with one's progress, or more inclination to do PEDs, which do produce a short-term gain and benefit, but may impact one's health further down the line. Remember that patience and consistency are the most important traits for achieving long-term success. As I said before, men peak later on in life. In reality, men don't peak physically the same way that women do, and they don't peak early either. Strength, muscle maturity, bone density, tendon strength, and neurological efficiency all continue improving into your late 20s and your early 30s. Most men haven't even accumulated enough time under the bar in their early 20s to express their full potential. Your physique isn't just about the hormones, it's about accumulated training intelligence as well. That's why many men age like fine wine. They look better, stronger, and more confident in their 30s than they ever did in their 20s, provided that they were doing the work in their 20s. So the 20s are low-key overrated for physiques. Here's why. Your early 20s as a man are chaotic as fuck. Like, you're learning discipline, you're learning recovery techniques and optimization, you're learning proper nutrition for building a great physique. You may be learning about female behavior or learning how to enforce restraint better. A lot of guys may train super hard but have extremely poor recovery. They may lift heavy but have horrible dietary habits. Some men may chase intensity, which is great for short-term gains, but it may put a dent in one's sustainability moving forward. So think of this phase in your life as an apprenticeship. Your body is learning how to adapt, fine-tuning all of its processes in order to get the most out of what you can do further down the road. The physique is a byproduct, it's not a race. So here's something a lot of people won't tell you. A lot of guys with the best physiques aren't necessarily obsessive over how they look physique-wise. Instead, they obsess over the shit that matters. Such as training hard, training responsibly, sleeping and recovering properly, and showing up especially when they don't feel like it. The physique is almost like a lagging factor. If you rush it, you risk getting yourself injured, or burning yourself out, or getting highly discouraged. If you respect the process, enjoy the journey, and just show up, inevitably, your body catches up. It may be delayed, but it will happen. Trust me on that. The real goal is durability and confidence. The real win isn't going on an aggressive cut just before summer just to look good and then stack on fat afterwards. It's about having a body that feels more and more capable as time progresses. Year after year, you stack more physical competence, slowly gaining those strong joints, that reliable strength, the stable energy, and quiet confidence. The men who peak later on in life always look settled and have that calm demeanor about them. And that presence, that calm physical confidence, comes after years and years of discipline, not shortcuts. You cannot fake that kind of confidence. So here's what I recommend you guys should focus on instead. If you guys don't have your dream physique right now, here's what actually matters. Training consistently without overdoing it, not trying to be tougher than you actually are, eating correctly and eating enough, especially protein and fat as well. Keeping sleep as consistent and serious as the gym, because believe it or not, most of the gains that we make are during sleep. Try to avoid injuries by all means necessary, which includes doing preventative measures such as stretching or training balance and flexibility. Try to build those habits that allow you to optimize your physique in the long run while also staying consistent. Above all else, say for example you're checking your progress in the mirror or strength wise and it just doesn't quite meet your expectations. Remember that your physique is not late, it's just in its learning phase. Remember, a lot of men actually miss their peak. They either juice up with PEDs or they quit before they reach their peak years. The main message I want you guys to take away is to be patient, stay disciplined, stay in the game. Just know that if you keep showing up, the physique that you dreamed of will be inevitable. Stay hungry. I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.